Belle, what are you doing? I need that for washing. You're looking suspiciously at your sister. Where is she? I need to put this in. Oh, thank you. That's kind. Bye. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is a new thing. We're going to try vlogging. We're going to do a day in the life of maternity leave. So I started maternity leave last Wednesday, so I've had 3 days so far. This is my 4th day of maternity leave and I've had a weekend in the middle and it's already getting a bit weird. So I thought it'd just be fun to go through what I'm doing every day on maternity leave, because I had no idea before I started like what it was going to feel like, what it was going to be like. And yeah, let's just see how it goes. So far today you can see I've got wet hair, I've got no makeup on. Most days of maternity leave I don't wear makeup. I'm just, you know, it just doesn't really matter. I'm not going out anywhere, I'm not doing anything important. I don't wear makeup to work anyway most days, to be fair. Today I am going to go and put some makeup on in a bit because I'm going to film a nursery tour, so, well, hopefully we're going to do that later. But today I'm just going to get started with, going to have some breakfast. I've had a shower, got up, washed my hair, put on, I've got some tinted moisturiser on, to be fair, so you can't actually tell. So I'm going to get on with the jobs I've got to do this morning, tidying, cleaning, have some breakfast, and yeah, let's have a look at my to-do list, see what I've got to do. Okay, so this is the to-do list app I've been using recently. It's called Todoist. Been using it since about, I don't know, sometime last year. So I don't know if you can even see this. I don't know if this, we'll see how it goes. So it's categorised by priority, so I need to strip bed sheets, need to tidy the kitchen, tidy the living room. They're all my red priority, you can see that down that side, and categorised into life jobs. Put away the washing, declutter the bathroom shelves, clean the upstairs ensuite, full nursery tour. You can see that one now is, oh, I can't lose my voice already. See, that one's under RA jobs, Rebel Angel jobs. Declutter my makeup drawer, write up hypnobirthing post. I'm going to add some look up Instagram brands to a spreadsheet. That's just a blog job I've got to do. Blog admin, and I've got a post to write. So that's what I've got planned for today. But first, breakfast. So you can't really see, but the kitchen's a bit of a mess right now over that side. That's what I'm going to tidy up in a bit. But while I've been on maternity leave, I've been really wanting to have breakfast every day, which is weird because I normally hate breakfast. I don't eat it until like 10:30 when I actually get hungry. Whereas now I'm waking up at like 8 and I'm like, need food now. So, gonna get on with getting some breakfast ready. Let's go. So breakfast I've been having mostly recently is yoghurt. I've got some coconut yoghurt, which is fun. Random fruits, I've got strawberries today, might grab some blueberries, granola, and then I've been having raspberry leaf tea as well. Oh, robot vacuum cleaner set off. We'll have to ignore that. Raspberry leaf tea because apparently it's good for softening your cervix in preparation for birth, if anyone wanted to know. So this is the one I'm having. Switch that kettle on, it's not even plugged in. I won't say baby brain, but I just do this anyway. And here comes robot vacuum cleaner. So I'll just get on with making the food. I'm going to get some coconut water as well, and that's going to be my breakfast. So just quickly, before the robot vacuum cleaner comes back, which is actually something really handy, I should just add, we've got a little, it's called Eufy, I think, E-U-F-Y, although we call him Rudy because it autocorrects it to that on all our phones and everything. Anyway, he's going around, he's vacuuming up for us, so I don't have to do that later. We just do a big vacuum every so often rather than every single day, which is really nice. I've got these dates as well, which you might have seen me putting together. Why won't it focus? There we go. Because also apparently dates are good for labour, so you know, it can't help to have them, can it? It can't hurt to try. See that cat? See the shadow? Seen the shadow appear? Cat. Oh my gosh. We cleaned those windows. Well, okay, I say we. Ben cleaned that window yesterday. It's covered in cat nose prints already. So one of the best things about maternity leave is I've actually got time to do stuff. So like, I finished my breakfast, I'm still drinking my tea, just balanced on this little table I've got here. But I wanted to carry on reading for a bit before I got on with all the jobs I've got to do, and, you know, I can. I don't have anything that I need to do, so I can just get on with it. So, at the moment I'm reading a book called The Binding. I can't tell you who it's by because I can't remember. But I'm in the middle of a chapter. I'd finished my breakfast. I thought, you know what, I'll carry on reading for a bit, finish my tea, finish my chapter, then I'll get on with my jobs. Yay! So there's Mr. Rudy I mentioned a few minutes ago, or whenever it was. Oh, it's down here now. It's a bit buzzy. We used to have the iRobot Roomba. We actually keep that upstairs now so that we've got another one for another level. But yeah, it's handy. It just goes around, spins himself around, gets the floors a little bit cleaner, even though these carpets are disgusting. Yeah. First job I'm going to do is get on with tidying up the living room. It's not particularly messy because we tidied up a little bit last night before we went to bed, but one thing I found really nice in the house recently is making sure that the living rooms are tidy with the cushions all plumped up, blankets folded, things like that just sorted out. So I'm going to get on that quickly. I'll stick in a quick time lapse doing that now. Let's go! I don't know. Let's go. Is the kitchen. This one actually is a bit of a mess. We've got all the washing out from last night, we've got recycling to empty, we've got dishwasher to do because yesterday was the weekend. Sorry if Rudy's being noisy. Because yesterday was the weekend, we did a proper tea last night, so we like to do a proper tea on the weekends when we've got time. So we did that, dishwasher's full, and yeah, we need to get on putting the dishwasher away, load it back up again. I sent him off into the other room. Sorry if he's being noisy. So I think the kitchen's all tidy enough. I'm just going to give the kitchen cleaner a few minutes to soak in and take out the recycling. Then I'll give it a quick wipe down and I think that'll be done for now. Go, Mrs. Hint. I swear this isn't me that does this. This is Ben. Ben's obsessed with Zoflora, not me. Promise. So we've got some cranberry and orange one left over from Christmas. We had a curry. It was a Rogan Bosch last night, which was awesome. And we made onion bhajis with it. So the kitchen smells a bit like fried onions at the moment, which is nice. So I'm gonna pop a little bit of this in the sink, disinfect the cloth, disinfect the sink, and it'll make it smell nice as well. So, do that. Stage of cleaning now, and I can tick off the jobs I've already done. So I have tidied the kitchen and I have tidied the living room. Feels like I've done more. Anyway, next stage, putting away the washing. Strip bed sheets was actually the next priority one, but that's another level up, so I'm going to do that on the next when I go up there next, because I've got half of my washing to put away here. Half is Ben's, and half of that lives upstairs. Ben's lives upstairs, mine lives in here. And I've got a cat sleeping in a baby bed. Don't worry, this isn't going to be the actual baby bed. I'm making another one. So, I shall get on with folding these up and getting these put away. Time for another time lapse. Here is that my wardrobe's down there, so I've got to fold everything here, sort it all out here, and then move everything down there. So I'll grab the camera, bring you down. So that's Ben's side, this is my side, and I've got a couple of dresses to hang up first. Which go, I've colour coordinated in here, but I've lost the hanger for this one. This one's a tunic. And I'm planning to go through this whole wardrobe after probably a couple of weeks, no, a couple of months or so after I've given birth, to see what I like and don't like anymore, because I do this every so often anyway, and I pull off a couple of things out every week or so to get rid of, send to charity. But I have a feeling that I'm going to change what I want to wear having a baby around. So we'll see how that goes. Cardigan. So these are the tops that I've just folded on the bed, all Marie Kondo style. Just pop them all there for a second while I just make sure I've got everything organised in there. So these all just go standing up into my drawers, and again I'm planning to go through all of this and get rid of as much stuff as possible at some point, because it's a little bit crammed full, even though I've got rid of bags and bags and bags of stuff while I've been decluttering recently. Right, so we finally reached our bedroom, and I've got Ben's stuff to put away, I've got the sheets to change, I've got little bits to pick off. Like, I'm not going to change the sheets, I'm going to strip the bed, because if you try doing a fitted sheet while you're 37, nearly 38 weeks pregnant, it's really hard, and a duvet on a super king bed. So I'm going to strip them, and then Ben can help me do them when he gets home, because it's difficult, and this is my jumper. Right, back to time lapse. also show you something really, really cute. So we bought, let me just flip the camera around. So we bought, got stuck. We bought this bed for the cats about 4 years ago. They literally never used it. We found it in the loft yesterday, put it out. And of course, now she's like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Yeah, there we go. Right, so while I'm upstairs, this is our ensuite bathroom. The next thing on my list was, well, actually it was to clean the bathroom, I think, but give it a wipe down. But all that stuff's downstairs, so I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to just quickly declutter these shelves. We went through all of our toiletries and stuff that we've been keeping just like shoved in drawers and everything recently. So yesterday, chuck that in the bin by the way, I didn't just chuck it out of the way. So yesterday we went through all of those and sorted them all out and got everything into 2 boxes. We've got 1 box of stuff that we're using at the moment and 1 box with things that we're like saving up for, so like extra toothpaste and things like that, so extra little bits. And this was the last bit to check, so I'm out of breath. I shouldn't be out of breath. No, I should be out of breath. I'm 38 weeks pregnant. 37, 38. Depends which due date we're going with. So, like, why is there a memory stick here? Why do we have a memory stick on our bathroom shelves? So, anyway, we're going through everything, making sure that we're only keeping hold of things that we actually need and use, and like setting them out properly rather than just shoving them into cupboards, forgetting about them and then buying new versions of them. Because like, look here, I've got 3 different contact lens solutions on the shelf, all of which have been opened. Like why? And that I don't use because I think it's got something in I'm not supposed to use at the moment, being pregnant. Conditioner bar from Lush that should be in the shower because I can't reach it when I'm in the shower. So yeah. 2 contact lens cases, 3 boxes of contact lenses. So these sort of things are all going to go into the box downstairs until I need to use them. So I'm going to give these shelves a quick wipe down. So I've got these, I've got some reusable makeup pads that I'll just, I know it's not cloth, but it's just a bit dusty. I'm just going to give it a quick wipe down with that before I put things back into it. It's not dirty, it's just a bit dusty. Oh. Okay, so I don't know what's happened there. The screws are gone. I don't understand. The screws are there, they've just come out. Okay, Ben can fix that later, I can. Right, so Ben's shaving stuff can go in there for now. I'm going to go contact lens solution, 1 bottle there, and I'll put in this 1 open packet of contact lenses and 1 contact lens case. My micellar water. How do you say that? Micellar? Micellar? Anyway, okay, I don't know how to say that. They can go into my bedside drawer because they're cotton pads. I don't use them. I've been using reusable ones lately. Memory stick, I have no idea. Literally no idea. Gonna have to see what's on that. This, I'm gonna go and I'm over to my sister. That can go in the shower so that I remember to use it. And these are all extra bits that can go into our extra boxes drawer. Right, so next thing I'm going to do is declutter my random makeup drawer because I've got all my makeup up on some, you can't see them, shelves behind me. That's all the stuff I use, and this is all the kind of extra stuff. So I'm going to go through all of this, get rid of some stuff, figure out what I've got really, because I've got no idea what's in here really. So let's go. Fun discovery. Within like a second of starting. Underwater camera photos from my first holiday with Ben. First holiday, second holiday I think, to Turkey. I don't know, this has got to be 2010, 11? I was at uni. Look, I'm a baby. It's Ben with a grapefruit. Ben doing archery. Yeah, cool. Right, well they can go, I don't know where they can go, to my memory box upstairs I think. found my student card from Newcastle from 2009 when I started uni, and that photo is horrendous. I just had my tonsils taken out like 3-4 days before. It was freshers week. I had my tonsils taken out like 3 days before, and it was horrendous. I felt so poorly. So yeah, little memory box with things in. Might look like a bit of a mess, but this is my decision process. So these are all things that I'm going to get rid of / pass on to better homes. I know there's my sister, Ben's sister. These are things I'm going to keep. They're things that I know that I'll probably use. So I know that this foundation I still like, but it just isn't the right colour for me during winter. I'd really, really like to organise this drawer properly at some point, but I haven't got the right stuff to fit into it at the moment, so I think it'll be bigger bottles towards the back for now. That looks a bit better now at least. So I don't have all the extra stuff that I had before. Cool. I think now I'm going to put on some makeup. It's like probably like lunchtime by now. I had to take a little bit of break in the middle of this because the camera ran out of batteries, so that's been charging for bits. I'm going to put on some makeup because I've got a nursery tour that I want to film, and I feel like daily vlogging I don't necessarily need all my makeup on for, but a proper nursery tour I'm going to put some makeup on for. So get on with that and then have some lunch and then on with the vlog, I think. Okay, so I was thinking about curling my hair, but it takes forever, so I think I might just give it a quick straighten. I normally just leave it completely, it dries naturally like it's done this morning. I normally just leave it to do its own thing, but for doing a proper video, I want to have it done a little bit properly, so I'm gonna just straighten it a bit to get the frizz out of it, I think. So this is just going to be basically my, oh, I don't know what you call it, like my fancy makeup routine. Like I said before, I don't really do daily makeup. This is just some tinted moisturiser by Bare Minerals. Yeah, I don't know how to do this, so I've got my face here. Anyway, it's Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. It's basically a tinted moisturiser. I already did have a little bit on this morning, but makes a good base just to stick it on. Like I said, I'm not a makeup person. I don't do anything fancy. You can hear that doorbell. It's not actually our doorbell. It's the cat doorbell, obviously. Our cat flap is in the conservatory, and the conservatory gets really cold in winter. So I've got a cat doorbell, so that when they come in, we know that they're in there and we can go and let them in. But I've got the door open today anyway because it's really sunny, so it's staying quite warm. So this is the Bare Minerals powder that I'm putting on at the moment. I was really sceptical of this at first. I wasn't sure that it would work for me. Then I tried some on my hand and it was like magic. So I bought it, and I bought it in the wrong shade to start with. I bought it in like the second palest shade when I should have just gone for the palest shade, because even though it's now I've bought the palest shade and I passed the other one on to my sister. Apparently I passed everything on to her. Poor Beth. Apparently, even though I've got the palest shade, that's still even a little bit too orange for me right now. Yeah, this is Fair 01. And apparently it's got an SPF of 15. And I bought the brush to go with it because I don't know about makeup, and it said in the shop you should get the brush to go with it. So I did. So, concealer, this is a really old Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is, again, not the palest shade you can get, but 0.75, which is apparently like the paler than pale one. So this is not a makeup tutorial. I'm just literally going to go through a couple of the things I'm using. This is just an old foundation brush that I found. Yeah, I'm not good at makeup. I don't really have much of a technique. I just kind of go for it and hope for the best. I can't do the fancy eyeshadow tutorials or anything like that. Yeah, so just concealer under the eyes, got the foundation on, and just a bit into the various different parts of the face. I don't know how to do makeup tutorials, don't know how to talk through makeup that I'm doing. So that's concealer, a bit of bronzer. So these were all things that I bought in Sephora last year when we were in Disney. This was Ben's birthday present to me. He said he would buy me whatever makeup I wanted from Sephora because I needed a big refresh on makeup. So I went around, chose some makeup, and then he appeared with a handful of brushes that he'd gone and read some information on and said, oh, this is the best brush for bronzer and this is the best one for blusher and all that. So I was like, cool. And that was my birthday present from Ben, was all this makeup. So that was a Sephora bronzer in Bora Bora Clear Light. Number 2, I don't know, I'm just going to say these things. Along with a Sephora brush number 50, apparently. Then I get to brush number 99 and some Bare Minerals blusher. Has that got a shade? Rose Radiance. And just a little bit of that because I am super pale. And I need something. Did I get my eyebrow brush? No, where's my eyebrow? Not brush, eyebrow pencil. So, we've got the base of the face on. The base of the face. I'm good at this makeup thing, aren't I? Amazing, base of the face. And eyebrows, just kind of fill them in a little bit. Been really lazy with eyebrows recently, mostly because I can't walk up to town at the moment. So my place I go to get my eyebrows done is up in town in Ripon. So, oh, that was L'Oreal Paris Brow Artist Expert. Yeah, the place I get my eyebrows done is up in town in Ripon, and because of my pelvis hurting so bad with pregnancy, I've literally not been able to walk more than like around the supermarket. So that 10-minute walk up to town to get my eyebrows done was not going to happen. So I haven't had my eyebrows done for ages, but they'll do. Just filled them in a bit. So this is some Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. This is just a sample that I got at Sephora, and it's lasted me this whole time so far, which is pretty good for a little sample bottle like that, a little sample tube. I don't wear mascara unless I'm actually doing something or going somewhere, so that's probably why. And I can't be bothered to do any eyeshadow, to be honest. And then finally, a quick Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvet in shade 10. I don't know if these are actually focusing or not. I'm sorry if they're not. This goes on really nicely. Really nice matte pale pink shade that's... I probably shouldn't talk while I'm trying to do this. It's very similar to my natural lip colour, just with a little bit more of a rosy glow. So that'll do. That's sort of my everyday fancy makeup. So if I was doing everyday makeup, I would just do like tinted moisturiser, maybe some concealer and some blusher, but this is my everyday fancy. And you can see it's not all that fancy. So I'll give my hair a quick straighten, and then I'm going to go on and do a nursery tour. So just about to start the nursery tour, and I thought, am I even going to show my face in the nursery tour? Doing all this makeup and, yeah, all this makeup, doing my hair and makeup and whatever. And I was like, oh, I might not even show my face in it because it's a nursery, but there you go. We're all ready at least anyway, by lunchtime, so yeah, haven't done too badly. I also thought you might like to see my outfit because you've seen it all day, you might wonder where it's from, so really exciting. A Lidl jumper. This was, I don't know, oh, I can't remember. They had the special maternity thing on. It was like probably like £5.99, £6.99 or something, and it's really comfortable, stretchy, and it's also handy for breastfeeding because these buttons, I won't do the full thing, but the buttons come undone and it's got a little, if I can do it, it's got a little like extra layer underneath which you can pull up for breastfeeding, so that's handy. Nice maternity jumper and my standard H&M maternity jeans that come all the way up here. They used to come like up here and have like an extra bit, but you know now, it's not all that much room left, so yeah, there's my outfit. Right, so nursery tour is all complete and I'm moving on to my next thing, which is the very important part, lunch. So, yesterday we made this Rogan Bosch curry. Ooh, sorry, that was really close to my face. I'm not used to this yet. Yesterday we made a Rogan Bosch curry. And I'm just going to heat that up, have that with our leftover naan breads. We ate all the onion bhajis, so I can't have any of that. And then I'm going to, oh, the lighting in here is awful. Oh, I'm sorry. Then I will be getting on with some blog admin in the afternoon, so that's going to be really exciting stuff. So just quickly before I start eating, here is my lunch. This is a Rogan Bosch curry. So this is a vegetarian, well technically vegan, but ours was vegetarian so we didn't get vegan yogurt. It's a vegetarian version of a Rogan Josh from the Bosch book. It's actually the first time we've used the book, even though we've had it for about, I think 2 years or some year and a half, something like that. It's really good with some homemade naan breads that got a little bit charcoal, caramelized, what's the word? Well, burnt. Got a little bit burnt. Then I've got some snickerdoodles that we made yesterday and some water, and I'll probably read my Kindle while I'm eating. Or maybe watch some Netflix, we'll see. Okay, so it's a few hours later now, quite a lot of hours later, because when I last left you, I think I was having my lunch. So I just got on with a load of blog stuff since then. I edited the nursery tour, I've written the blog post, did a bit of blog admin stuff, and now, as you can see, it's getting dark outside. So I am about to start cooking tea. It's about, I think it's 5:15ish now. So yeah, I didn't get everything done on the list, but I've got something important to do now, which is feed these two. Can you see them? Is she gone? Yeah, I'm gonna get told off if I don't go and feed them now. So I've got on with feeding these two because they'll start shouting at me. Charlie! Belle! Oh, tea time! They've been asking me for tea for about 2 hours, especially that one. Charlie, the greedy one, you can tell, look at the size of them. Anyway, they've been asking me for tea for about 2 hours, so probably better to give them some food now, and then I'm going to get on with cooking our tea, ready for when Ben gets home. And the cats have been fed, so now it's time to make our tea. So I've just set out all the ingredients because I did think about filming, doing the actual like chopping, cooking and everything, but I thought I'm just going to get annoyed at the camera getting in my way and blah, 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 blah. So I'm just going to do a quick run through of what we're doing, which is jackfruit tacos. We haven't tried jackfruit before. We discovered that Asda had jackfruits. Oh, jackfruits? Tin jackfruit. So we are using the Bosch book. That's the one I mentioned earlier that we did our curry from last night, the Rogan Bosch curry. It's a vegan book, but we're not vegan, we're not vegetarian, we just like to eat vegan and vegetarian every so often. So this is the book we've chosen for this week. And yeah, this is what I'm going to be making. So I might pop in a picture of the finished thing now. Hopefully it looks good and hopefully I've remembered to take a picture. Yeah. So I'm going to sign off there. Ben's on his way home, we'll be eating our tea soon. And then we'll just do our normal evening stuff, which is, you know, watch like some YouTube because we're cool like that. We'll maybe watch a murder mystery again because we're cool like that. And that'll be the evening, so it's not going to be particularly exciting. So let me know if you've enjoyed this day in the life of maternity leave thing. It's been quite hard work to film it, remembering to pick up the camera, and also I've had to charge the battery twice. I've got 2 batteries, but both of them are apparently half depleted, so yeah. Yeah, so let me know if you've enjoyed this, and I'll think about doing some more in future. Do the whole subscribe, thumbs up, comment, whatever it is thing, and I'll see you next time. Bye!